As the forces of nature would have it, last night on the way out, I got a small puncture. Think they could put a patch on that? So I'm at the tire shop here. Hopefully I'll get this accomplished without any aggravation and carry on the rest of the day. I didn't do the survey and I wanted to do. I didn't measure the water. I didn't measure the radiator pipes. I forgot to do that. So I got to get this done. I got to get back up there and I got to finish this. This is just these setbacks, just killing me. But that's the way it is. Have to anticipate setbacks in order to get ahead, right? So, oh well. Let me go in there and talk to the guy and see what can be done. So while I'm waiting for my spare tire to be assembled, I'm at the Nugget. Gonna grab some breakfast. And you say, well, what does a man with a flat tire get for breakfast after the tire is going to cost him $200 and he's on a budget? I'm going to tell you that a man that's on a budget waiting for his tire to be fixed is going to get 3 scrambled eggs, bacon, hash browns, and toast. That's what I'm getting. And I'm expecting to pay $18, including tip. And you say, well, how can you know how much it's going to cost you? Because I've already been here, and I've already had the 3 eggs, hash browns, bacon, and toast. Oh well. Been about 2 weeks. Did my 40 at the plantation. And now I move the front end loader to the entrance of where I'm going to put the driveway. So I field gold it between the 2 Joshua trees, and I tried not to plow over anything that takes a really long time to grow. So I avoided cactus here. So I want to be a friend of nature, but of course some of the trees had to be, or bushes had to be knocked down. But I didn't run over any cactus, and I didn't run over any Joshua trees, which I believe is important. So this is the start. There's a spare tire. Oops. That I'm going to use for the shipping container attachments, so you can roll the containers. There's another Joshua tree that I avoided. So basically I'm going to weave my way in, maybe 200 yards, I think the distance is, to where I'm, or no, might even be more, might be 300 yards to the distance where I want to place the dwelling. But while I surveyed it, although I finished the survey, and that was a bear, there are 3 extra cadastral monuments that I stumbled across on the property, and 2 of them are inside the property line. And when I look it up, it shows that they surveyed that mountain and they came down at an angle and they cut into my property and took 2 acres. And then when I go to the USGS website, it shows the actual numbers on the cadastral monument on the website, and then it highlights it and it says in conflict. So I don't know what that means. I'm sure it means it's in conflict, that it's crossing my boundary, not that I'm crossing their boundary. Since this land was patented in 1905, I don't think that was surveyed in 1905, and the cadastral monuments say 2012 when it was surveyed. So I'll have to call BLM and ask them what's going on. In the meantime, I need to finish or start flushing out that radiator so I don't overheat while I'm operating the machine. I purchased 3 of these 15 gallons. They say 12 to there, so it's supposed to be 15. So I bought 3 of those. 1 to drain the antifreeze into, 1 to drain the solution into, and then I bought another one to drain the rinse water into, because I don't want to dump it on the ground. That's not what I'm about. So I also purchased a bunch of GoPro mounts, so now maybe I can get some better footage for you, make it just a tiny bit more professional as I could be. So let me find the screw for this, hook it up. I'm going to put it on that tripod, get up in there, and drain the fluid from the radiator. Alright, I got some 3/8 hose that's a little longer than the 3/8 hose that's on this drain. Let's see if I can get that off. Hook that hose up and then put it in the bucket. Oh, that was easy peasy. Okay, that's easy peasy. What I want to take off, and then I want to loosen that and then rotate it this way and put my hose on it. That's the plan. Will I be able to do it? And the sun's so bright I can't see shit. Alright, let's see. Probably gonna need a cotter pin extractor probably to loosen that up. I think maybe not. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll loosen up. It's looking good. It's looking good. The optimum would be to slide that up, right? That would be the optimum if it would slide up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, you gotta love that. That's fabulous. Oh, that's even better. Marvelous. That's perfect. Excellent. All right, now let's see. Take these clamps off so I don't drop them and lose them. Leave them right there. All right, now let's get that hose. See if that hose will fit on there. Oh yeah, gotta love it when a plan comes together. I should hit that with a piece of Scotch Brite, right? I'll do that later, hopefully. Perfecto. So this will be the return line. I'll be pushing the fluid from the bottom up. Alright, that's spectacular. Tighten that top clamp up again. This way I don't get any leaks from the top clamp. Ouch. Oh. Let's hope the bottom one goes as easy. It's hard to see with the sun causing a shadow. Bugs are liking the sweat, I guess. Tasting that sweet salt. Because I am sweet. All right. Let's take a minute to look at the view. stairs. You get the one on the bottom. Okay, so that's what we want to disconnect. And then that one up there. Well, I have a feeling that's going to be an issue. So let's see what I can do. Thank you. That shouldn't leak. That's higher, right? That's higher than the petcock. gonna get that out. Not gonna be able to get that out. Oh, damn it. Almost. Come on. All right. I have to clean that up before I put it back. All right, so let's see if I put it back. Let me get a rag and wipe that up. My hand's a little wet. Rip the condom. Let's put a fresh condom on. Wow. It's a bunch of shit on the bottom in there. I don't know if you can see that or not. We'll see if the flush removes all that. Alright. So I'm going to put it in upside down and have the pipe facing down. If I can accommodate that. That'll work. Will that work? Yeah, it won't work. I guess not. Come on, in. Okay. That'll work. That'll work. Okay, we're gonna go with plan D, actually plan A, B, now we'll call it plan C. I'm gonna use a coupling that fits in here, and I'll clamp that to the pipe, clamp that to the coupling, and hopefully we'll be able to get this mission accomplished. In the meantime, I should probably look to buy for a new one. All right, let's put that on. All right, okay. I got that all the way down, and now I'll just tighten it up. I don't know, can you hear the donkeys in the background? They're having a blast. Of course, I can't get on that. Okay, let's get the pump out and the generator and see if we can make magic. We could make magic. Okay, so here I took off the other top return line because I don't want to push any of that fluid into the block. So there it is. I'm going to put this cap on, tighten it up, and hopefully that'll keep it from leaking out. Okay, cap is on. Get a better look at that. Yeah, that should work real good. Let's fill her up. Get the generator out and run it. used this Blue Devil before and it seemed to work pretty good, so we'll try it again. It says here, product services a system up to 12 quarts. So 12 quarts is 3 gallons. So I put 9 gallons in there. So I need 3 of these. Alright, I fueled up the generator last night at 10 o'clock. It ran all night. That stuff's been circulating all night, so I think that probably should be pretty clean. Sun's starting to come up, and hopefully this will fix the problem. I do want to get my little bore scope and stick it in the top of the radiator and look at the top of the radiator and see what that looks like. I'll also stick it in the bottom and see what that looks like. I'm also going to stick it into that thermostat housing there and see if I can see the thermostats that are in there. They're supposed to be new and replaced along with the water pump. I mean, I can see the water pump is new because it's just got surface rust on it, but I don't know if they did the job completely. In the meantime, I think I'm starting to catch a cold. My sinus is pretty jammed up right now. I took some NyQuil last night, but I have a feeling I'm going to get hit for a 3-day rest period. Gorgeous view, right?